Okay, good morning to one and all. I am Ehtisham, and as far as my today's lecture is concerned, it totally goes to Python. Do you know what is Python? Python is all about a simple programming language, as we all are having number of programming languages, high level languages like C++, C, we can say Java and all. So nowadays we can say Java is the most prominent type of technology of the language in which we are going to provide the software development. But still, Python is the latest invention, or we can say latest innovation in the field of technology, so that we are going to type the code in a very simple English language. So here we go. In my today's lecture, what I want to present is what is Python. Fine. So first and foremost question is, who developed Python? So Python was, the answer is, so Python was developed by Mr. Guido von Rossum in year 1991, but officially it was actually started in year 1992. So it was actually generalized in year 1992 in the month of Feb. So the next question is, when we are having Java as a programming language, why do we require Python? So now we can say, what are the special features of Python? The first and prominent feature is it is very simple to code in. Fine. Second most prominent, one of the most prominent feature, which is basically the vital highlight or keynote of Python is, we can say, it is case sensitive, it is case insensitive actually. Insensitive. Third, it has limited number of libraries, so that the code becomes quite simple, quite, we can say, very easy to understand. So there is very much possibility of easy debugging. Fourth point is, the syntax are quite simple. The syntax are quite simple. Like, for example, I am giving you an example. Syntax means, in Java, for example, we all are using curly braces to identify the blocks. But here in Python, we only use the feature of indentation. So what is indentation? Indentation is all about pressing a tab, and we will definitely the prompt actually goes towards the right hand side with a space of around 8 spaces, that is a tab. So we can say indentation makes Python quite easy, because in Java and other programming languages where we all are using curly braces, so curly braces, we used to miss the curly braces, and that creates the syntax problem most of the time. And we are missing the concept of semicolon. That actually is the terminator of any code, any syntax, any statement in programming languages like Java, C, C++ and all. So here in Python, we are not having curly braces, we are not having semicolons, and that's all. That makes the syntax free. We can say it is easy to code. That's why we are using Python in our 11th lecture. Next thing is, fine. So today in my lecture, what I am going to tell you next is all about what are the data types used in Python. So do you know what is Python? I already told you Python, but how do we manage, how do we handle data in Python? That is my question. So here there is as such no limitation to declare a variable, there is no limitation on the length to declare an identifier. So it all depends on the size of the memory, the limitation of the memory of that specific computer. Fine. So today I am going to classify what is data type. So in my classification, I am going to make a diagram with representation of what is the classification. Fine. So first thing is, we can say data type is of numeric nature. So what is data type is all about? It is of numeric nature. Fine. Next thing, we can say it also contains dictionary type of data. We can classify dictionary type of data as well. Next thing is, third one is, we can say we'll have set type of data. We can store set type of data, means unique elements, the collection of set. The collection of elements is known as set. Next one we can say sequences. Do you know sequences? Sequences means a collection of data in the form of some sequence. Like it is also subcategorized into three parts. We can say string, list, and then tuple. Fine. So this is all about, we can say, sequences. One more is still left, that is Boolean, and it is always represented in the form of true and false as values. Fine. So further we can divide numeric type into, we can say, integer, then float, and third one is complex. So this is all about, we can say, a brief introduction of classification of data types. So in my today's lecture I am going to just wind up my things, the brief note that why we are using Python. So finally, in my final words, we can say Python is very easy to code, easy to learn, and it is basically very easy to debug because the syntax is quite easy. We are free from the semicolon issues, we are free from the curly braces issues that we all were facing in Java, C, C++, and all previously high level languages. So it is, but there is one major disadvantage of Python as well. Once we are going with the we can say advanced level of software development, where we require more number of classes, where we require more number of libraries. So here in syntax, here in Python, we are actually missing the major libraries, the major we can say native type of libraries that we are going to import. Fine. So that we all are having in Java, in C++, in other type of high level critical languages. So in Python we are having major types of libraries like math module, like random module, like statistics module, like OS module, like pickle module, and there are a number of libraries already there in Python. But still, when we compare the high level latest programming languages like Java and Python, we can say Java is more robust in comparison to Python. But in Python, once we are going with a small level of development, and it is one of the major highlight of Python, it is open source, because we are going to download the source, we are going to upgrade the source, and the new one is going to use the updated source code. So it is free to use, it is open source. This is one of the major highlight of Python when we are going to compare with Java, and that is all about Python. So thank you so much, and that ends my lecture, students.